Jeff Marion here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Last week we talked about Zantac and ranitidine lawsuits, and we talked about the fact that the judge in the case had dismissed causes of action against the generic manufacturers of the drug. Well, I've got an update for you on that, and I've got some other breaking news. So what this video is going to do is tell you all about the latest developments in this lawsuit. This is a series of videos that's going to help you navigate the complex area of personal injury law. If you like these videos, you can subscribe by clicking on my logo that's in the corner below. Also like this video, subscribe, and share with people on your social media network. If you'd like more information about any dangerous drugs or any other unsafe products, go to my website, www.jeffmarionlaw.com. I also have free PDFs on the myths involving the COVID-19 vaccine. A little bit about me. I've been fighting for people who've been injured in crashes, in falls, and by unsafe products for over 25 years. So let's do a quick recap of these lawsuits. Basically, Zantac and its generic form ranitidine contain a known carcinogen called NDMA, and that carcinogen causes certain types of cancer. Let's get to the updates now. Okay, the first thing you should be aware of is that a study was recently published in the Journal of the American Medical Association by doctors at Sloan Kettering Hospital, which is a very well-known cancer hospital. What it found is that ranitidine was a significant source of NDMA, and the NDMA yield was found to increase when the researchers simulated the gastric process. Good news, right? Well, it's not all good news in the study. There's now found to be less support for the NDMA in Zantac causing colorectal, lung cancer, blood and brain cancers. But we did know that blood and brain cancers already were not statistically significant. Interestingly, going back to good news on this, is that there is some evidence that the NDMA in Zantac or ranitidine may lead to thyroid cancer. So that's going to be something worth monitoring going forward. But if you don't have one of the listed cancers, and we'll tell you what those are again later on in this video, there's still a lifeline for you in these lawsuits. There's a class of people who've suffered an economic loss. Now what that means is that you purchased Zantac and the drug did not do what it was marketed to do. So that's another area that bears monitoring if you do have some problems that are related to your use of Zantac or its generic equivalent ranitidine. Also, some more good news in the case. Last week we discussed the fact that the generic manufacturers, many of the causes of action against them were dismissed by the judge in the case. And that was based on what was called preemption. We won't go into a whole detailed discussion of preemption. You can check out last week's video, and that'll explain exactly what the judge did and what the judge was thinking. But there was an opportunity for the plaintiffs to replead those particular causes of action, and they have done that and filed those causes of action. So don't feel that you're left out if you've taken ranitidine. You should definitely contact an attorney. You can contact me as I do these cases, and we can sit down and evaluate whether you've got a claim in this particular litigation. Another thing that you're going to want to be aware of is, okay, I've got a lawsuit, what do I have to do? The most important thing that you can do is preserve any evidence that you have of your use of these drugs. What you should do is save any packaging that you have, any receipts, anything along those lines. If you discussed any of your illnesses on social media, save those posts, don't delete them. You can actually have that used against you if it's found that you deleted posts or threw out packaging or did something along those lines. that can be considered destroying evidence. So it's important that you preserve everything as it is. If you've suffered from one of these cancers that I've shown you on the screen here, and you took Zantac or its generic equivalent ranitidine, call my office at 716-481-7309. You can also email me at the email address below, or message me on my Facebook page. And what I'll do is I'll sit down with you for free and we'll go over your situation and see if you have a case. If you want more information on personal injury lawsuits, you can leave your questions in the comments below. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, share it with your social media network, and check back here weekly. We've got new videos every Sunday. And check out my website and my Facebook page for more information, and we'll see you next week.